The lilac-scented breeze carried with it whispers, barely discernible, like a memory one cannot quite grasp. The quaint village of Eldergrove nestled at the foot of the rolling hills, an idyllic cluster of stone cottages and cobblestone paths bathed under the pale light of the half-moon, seemed untouched by time. At the heart of Eldergrove lay the dilapidated mansion known to the villagers as Gorsewood. Its Gothic spires stabbed the night sky, casting elongated shadows that seemed to writhe, style possessing a malevolent life of their own. The air was thick with the smell of damp earth, and ghostly echoes of yesteryears swirling around the old stone structure. Jasper Thorn, a lanky youth of 23 with unkempt auburn hair and a curious mind, had lived in Eldergrove all his life, yet the mysteries of Gorsewood allured him deeply. Alas, the mansion's doors were whispers amongst the villagers, tales of strange lights flickering in the upper windows, odd occurrences in the neighborhood, and the disappearance of a local girl 50 years hence held a magnetic grip on his imagination. This curiosity compelled him, under the cover of the inky black night, armed with a flickering lantern, he approached the mansion. Each step towards Gorsewood was a battle against the goosebumps rising on his skin, his heart pounding a rhythm that drummed louder than his looming doubts. The entrance to Gorsewood creaked open, as if welcoming him. Inside, the mansion was a cavern of shadows and silence. The air was dense with dust, every crevice telling a story of neglect. The wallpaper hung in tattered shreds, revealing bare, cold stone beneath. As Jasper ascended the winding staircase, the flicker of his lantern light played tricks on the eyes. For a moment, he sensed a fleeting figure dart across his field of vision, a whisper of a presence that left the air colder than it had been before. The second floor sprawled out before him, a labyrinth of corridors, each leading into darkness. At the far end of the main corridor glowed a faint sliver of light beneath a door. Jasper steeled himself, for the legend said that room had never known light since the events half a century ago. He hesitated only a moment, for the legend said that room had never known light since the events half a century ago. The room is illuminated by a peculiar glow from a grand, aged mirror on the wall. Jasper, drawn inexorably toward it, found himself staring into its depths. The reflection within was not his own. The visage was that of a young girl, eyes sorrowful yet pleading. Her lips moved but made no sound, yet profound sorrow flooded from her echo, a cacophony of sad, soft voices. "Help me! Release me!" Mesmerized, Jasper realized this was the girl of the village tales, his expression a mix of shock and empathy. Her ghostly lips mouthed words he could now discern in the growing clamor of whispers around him, a cacophony of sad, soft voices. "Help me! Release me!" Determined, Jasper spoke back to the mirror, his voice barely a whisper as tears stung his eyes. "How? How can I help you?" The answer appeared slowly in the mist of the mirror, instructing Jasper to break it to restore the girl's name. Hesitating, Jasper knew the implications, but to leave her would mean eternal suffering. With newfound resolve, he picked a shard of broken chair leg and struck the mirror. The glass shattered into 1,000 glinting stars. The whispers ceased, and a sense of peace washed over the room. In the glittering rain of broken shards, he felt something lift, a presence retreating, smiling, grateful. Exiting Gorsewood, the weight that had settled in the village for so long lifted, a burden relieved. The moon shone brighter, and the lilacs smelled sweeter, promises of a new dawn. Gorsewood stood silent, yet somehow reinvigorated, its stories continuing, waiting to lure the curious like Jasper once more.